Welcome back to another episode of A Closer Look brought to you by Innovative Solutions. I'm your host, Amanda Giordano, and I'm here today with Joey Benitez. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a senior transfer, and I'm from Crofton, Maryland. I have one brother. His name's Nick. He's 16. Just got his license. Kind of scary. I have mom and dad, and they're approaching their middle years. Rich and Lisa. Awesome people. Love them to death, and I can't wait for them to come down and visit.
That's awesome. So you play baseball here. Did you play any other sports growing up?
I did. I played basketball and soccer, and soccer was interesting because I kind of, got weeded out by an injury, going into high school, and then basketball just straight up wasn't good enough. So, I kind of took a look in the mirror and decided to cross that one off and stuck to baseball.
I understand the injuries.
Yeah.
My season was not too good based on injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, my next question was, how did you decide on baseball?
Baseball was kind of like the one thing I was good at. I was always an athletic kid, but as far as baseball went, I was terrible when I was really little, like really bad. I'm not kidding. And I contemplated quitting a lot, and my dad was just like, he gave up on me at one point, but then when I was 13, something happened, I don't even know what it was, and I just kind of like got good. I guess I grew up or whatever, and then that just kind of like made me want to stick with it.
That's nice. The recruiting process is a really stressful thing for all athletes wanting to play a collegiate sport. How was that for you?
Going into college?
The recruiting process.
Well, I had a lot of looks from a bunch of different schools my junior year, and offers from places all over the place, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I was set on one place, and the next day I'd get set on another place, and finally I narrowed it down, and it was between Old Dominion and Radford, and I really had a hard time with that until finally just kind of thought that ODU was the place for me, and committed like an hour after that.
What all influenced your decision on Old Dominion?
Well, the coaches were super nice to me during the recruiting process, and it was a good area away from home. It was only 4 hours, so I wanted to be able to go home on the weekends. Yeah, and they gave me a good scholarship I really couldn't turn down, so that was just the place that I wound up at.
Nice. What was your favorite baseball memory from there?
Oh, geez. I want to say it was pitching against UVA. We had so Harbor Park's the AAA stadium for the Orioles, and we played them in a midweek game. UVA is the number one team in the country. We packed 6,000 fans into there.
Wow!
And I got the start and ended up getting the win. And it was just such an incredible experience pitching in front of that many people and actually doing well. So I was really happy with that.
I couldn't imagine playing in front of 6,000 people. That's a lot.
Yep, a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So you transferred in as a senior. That's unusual. Most people transfer in as a junior. So why did you end up transferring in as a senior?
Well, a lot of things happened at ODU. A couple things I wasn't really happy with, but the main thing is that I wanted to win a national championship, and USC Aiken is the place where that's the most probable place for that.
Well, how did you find USC Aiken?
Well, I actually came here because of two players that already came through here that I played in high school with. So Sean Miller and Ryan Metzler. They both came through and got drafted and are on their way now, but they were the reasons why I ended up here instead of somewhere else.
Gotcha. It's a small town, so
yeah.
It's a question we ask a lot of people, how you found Aiken. What influenced your decision to come here?
I think one of the main reasons was because I had those connections. Obviously having, a couple people that have actually played here, they can give me a better idea of the type of place that I'm getting myself into, and they always said such great things about it, and Kenny Thomas and everything, so I was just really excited to get down here and start playing.
How has the transition been since you've arrived on campus here?
It's different. It's really different because, here we have, 3,500 students? Yeah, ODU is about 24,000. So you can imagine, the day-to-day things, running, you go out on a weekend or, you're walking out around campus, you don't see really anybody
Yeah.
But here, it's like...
You see everybody,
It's like high school again, Yeah. So it's definitely something that I've had trouble getting used to, just the familiarity with everything. But it's something I'm happy that I got adjusted to, and I'm actually starting to like it a lot more.
That's good. Well, going into the season, what are your individual goals?
Oh boy, I have a lot. Well, I really just want to shove, like, every time I'm out there, like, just straight throw cheddar biscuits. But for the most part, I mean, keep a low ERA, high GPA. That's what my mom always told me. And at the end of the year, getting drafted would be a dream come true ever since I was 4. So that'd be great.
That'd be the experience of a lifetime there. What are some goals that the team has this year?
Oh, there's only one. It's win a national championship. And I bet you if you ask every single person on this team, they say the same thing, because that's the one thing that we preach every day is we're going to win a national championship this year.
That'd be very exciting. I would love to watch that happen.
Big dog pile.
What are you most looking forward to this year?
Oh, I mean, I guess just winning. I mean, I want to just get out and play. I mean, we got a great group of guys. I mean, you can ask anybody on the team. This is the most talented team that I've seen put together. Really,
that's really exciting.
In a while, and so I'm excited just to see what we can do.
Well, what are your plans after baseball and after graduation? What are your plans?
Well, if obviously I'd love to get drafted, so that'd be super cool. But if that doesn't work out, I think I'd rather pursue a graduate program and get a degree in sports psychology. That's something I'd really love to do, which is my major, and. So that'd be really cool, and get to work with athletes and combine the two things that I like to do the most. So that'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Guys, tune in next time to another Closer Look. All right.
Actually, it went really well.